And the first boss was skipped. Just because, honestly, there's plenty of second boss to go around for everyone. And that's the more interesting one because I just take forever to kill him. Hold on, people are learning moves, breaking up the action. Main character mean anything to you? What can't it be? Arg. That's unfair, villain digivolving. Wanna bet? Okay, he thinks the goal of Digimon is to destroy their own world. How much sense does that make? That's just poor villain writing. He doesn't even have a reason, really, to want to destroy the digital world. He's just do it because he's a giant jerk. On the top screen, you can see everyone in the Chief Julia's room cheering for you. So it makes a little bit more sense. And their cheering for you breaks the laws of the game. Normally that would kill you, but apparently people cheering for you blocks Chrono DSR. Okay, like I mentioned before, just because I accidentally didn't equip stuff and I didn't leave my Digimon as ultimate, this guy took forever. Forever. So I hope you like boss fights where little to no progress is made, because I'm probably going to show this whole fight just because it took forever. Well, I'm just trying to show a few parts in particular. If I cover what I really wanted to show, what I thought was pretty humorous, then I can probably just skip the rest of the boss, because honestly, do you think he's going to do anything so unexpected? If you answered yes, then you don't know how bosses work. He only has 3 attacks. Air God, Death God, and Chrono DSR. So if there was a repetitive boss battling contest, this would probably be one of the worst battles. He would get the gold first place. He would win. All just because I forgot to equip stuff and get my Digimon at their mega forms. But in the end, you probably can guess that I've actually beaten him. All of his attacks either lower your stats. Oh, and he also has that, but all of his attacks either lower your stats or Chrono DSR, which makes everyone it hits have a chance of falling asleep. Dark Counter actually did a lot in this boss battle. just because he hits us hard, the counter hits him hard back. That's the only reason it worked so well. I don't mean that particular one. You'll see what I mean when it comes up. So yeah, for how bad I was making everything sound, you'd think that I'd be horribly losing this battle by this point, right? Just wait till it gets in later in the battle, that's when it starts to get bad. The beginning, not so much. This is what you gotta watch out for. Chrono DSR making everyone fall asleep. It'll usually wake them up, but if he keeps on using Chrono DSR after Chrono DSR, he can usually keep everyone asleep, which basically makes him one of the cheapest bosses in the game. For the wrong reason, too. Good thing I got max full Digiguard Ts, or else this battle would actually be challenging. Or impossible in my case, since my Digimon are too weak to actually hurt him. I wonder what happens if you actually lose the final battle. I haven't yet. Do you really just get sent back to where you go back to your tamer home and like, oh, everything's okay? Or is there actually something that happens, like a bad, ending-ish kind of cutscene where you have to start from your last save point? I wonder. I'm probably sure they wouldn't do anything and go the extra mile. I'm pretty sure you just get sent back to your tamer home. Oh, this is it. He just did 1,350, not 8 to himself. Dark counter can be pretty cheap if they hit you pretty hard. Which would be expected from any kind of counter. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like the only enemy in this game, that can actually heal itself. And then it's all downhill from here. Because after, he just keeps hitting himself. He should really stop hitting himself. He's almost suicidal. Because after a while, it's just back and forth. We hit him, he heals, we hit him, he heals. Then we finally kill him. So probably after this part, I'm probably just going to skip the rest of the boss fight because it just gets boring after a while. I'm pretty sure no one wants to see back and forth final boss fight. Whalemon dies a couple of times, and then, since thanks to full healing, I get back in the game. That's about it. Pretty uneventful, other than that. I did not know Chrono DSR could stun before this. I'm learning so many new things. At this point, he just keeps us asleep. That's why Whalemon dies.